Hi everyone, if you're new here, I am Charmely. On YouTube, I am nacola. My channel is about mental health, physical health, and relationships. If you're interested in these topics, feel free to subscribe to my channel and comment below to introduce yourself. Today, I will be talking about why it's important not to hide your depression. It is normal to want to hide your depression, and no one wants to admit that they are really struggling because we've been encouraged to seem strong and relentless in the face of misfortune and exalt determination above everything else. To admit days spent floundering with a low mood feels like weakness. Yet while living with depression requires extraordinary strength and represents an outgoing struggle for someone actively depressed, it's tough to see it as anything other than misfortune or unfortunate. So many try to avoid showing that they are not well. Others feel that if they're too open about their struggles, they risk alienating everyone around them. There is no reason to believe that depression makes one weak or incapable. None at all, no matter how much it makes you feel or how much it feels that way. It isn't healthy to hide depression. Hiding depression only further fosters pessimistic thoughts or thinking. Like any wound, it festers when left untreated. You know, this festering is exhibited in stronger and stronger forms of self-criticism and self-loathing, as well as potential suicide imagination. So some feel that speaking about depression doesn't help, but it does. One of the reasons talk therapy is very important, or is such an effective method for many, is that it allows people to be candid about their thoughts and feelings and realize how their disorder is affecting who they are and what they think. It gives people the opportunity to recognize the negative thoughts they hold and begin to form recourse grounded in reality, fueled by shards of happiness we hold dear from the love we have for our children, our parents, our pets that we live with, and the successes we have experienced, and those things. So it is important to distinguish gratitude from the thought that because life isn't so bad, you shouldn't feel this way. Because life isn't so bad, I shouldn't be feeling this way. You know, being grateful for the positive aspects of your life isn't meant to be an argument to invalidate depression, but an exercise to help you focus on something other than what's harmful. Here is what I will say. Seek alternatives. That's a very important thing to note. But not everyone has access to therapy, even when they want to seek out a good therapist to go to. In absence of talk therapy, it's critical to find alternatives. And not everyone can make use of antidepressants or afford them in the long term. While not ideal, alternatives like dietary and lifestyle changes are hard, to begin with, even harder to maintain. Small steps that can be consistently maintained are much more important and effective than large steps that lead to giving up with each change. Long-term adherence can lead to better physical health, and that in turn will lead to improvements in mental well-being. So seek help where you can. And, one reason to try to hide one's depression is because of the thought that people are going to say you're crazy, or they're going to, and it's stigmatized, and we all know that, but there's no reason for anyone to stigmatize depression. There's nothing to be done to try and treat it anyway. Some people feel that therapy is ineffective or fear relying on medication to get through the day. Others might believe that depression cannot be addressed through any treatment at all. If anything, depression must be treated holistically. Any given treatment is more likely to work in combination with other treatment, and a person's best chance is improving lie in trying to address every part of their daily lives. I mean, every single part of their daily lives. And it can lead to explosive behaviors, like the feelings of loneliness will intensify. Your physical wellness is at risk. The fluctuation of energy due to changes in sleep habits may decrease really drastically. Eating habits will become questionable. Substance abuse may occur. Using drugs and alcohol to deal with the emotions may occur. So some alternatives that you can do in case the depression is upon you at this moment is to journal. And I will always say journal, write every thought. But while you're writing, make sure that when you are through writing, you can go into the sunshine, because sunshine or sunlight, light therapy, cognitive behavioral therapy is amazing for depression. Use beautiful music, use beautiful sounds, sound waves, binaural beats to help you. Make sure that you exercise, go out and take a walk in nature every single day, and this will help you to maintain a sense of balance where depression is concerned. Mental health day just passed, but mental health day for me is every single day, because it is every day that people are suffering from depression and anxiety. It is every day that people are suffering from thoughts of suicide. It is every day. And so there are things that we should do step by step. And because I have overcome depression, I will help you through these steps by just giving you the information. And if you feel like you need help, then you can reach out to a behavioral therapist or the your local mental health professional, and they will assist you in this area. So with all that said, remember to change your diet if you're not eating well. Your diet plays an important role in the way we feel. Take your multivitamins and go out in the sunshine. And I want you to continue to take care of yourself. And where you are not able to take care of yourself, reach out to someone, such as a family member or a friend. And if there is no one to assist you in that area, there are support groups that can assist you. Once again, if you have watched to this point of the video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel to get more information. Comment below to introduce yourself and let me hear your story. And remember to always come back to this channel, because there is a lot of information to help you along your YouTube journey. I will see you in the next video. Take good care and walk good. I am nacola.